Hey, we're David and Joy Parkman.
With More Than Conquer Counseling and Coaching with your marriage tip of the day.
Because your marriage matters.
It's 2024. Can you believe it?
Nope. I reject it. I'm not ready to start a new year.
Right? Well, we've had big things happen in our world.
It's been a fantastic year.
Wow, it really has. And, you know, we get this idea that new year, new me, new year, new you, that we're supposed to have.
New Year's resolution.
Right.
I don't like New Year's
I was going to say, I think you feel about those the same way that I do. For those of you out there that these work, that giving yourself a resolution, that you can actually see it through, high five, man, because that's amazing. But I do find for a lot of people that it's kind of setting themselves up for failure.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works for me, is I set up some lofty goal and then by February it's gone. So,
you last that long, huh?
Right? And so a couple mentors of mine and over the years have really kind of emphasized this idea of a word of the year for an alternative.
Right. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And so
tell us more about that. A word for the year.
Right. Well, I think it really is something that we have to take to the Lord. Right? Coming up with our own word for the year is not too much different than maybe a New Year's resolution to some extent. But if we take that time in our time that we spend with the Lord to go, okay, God, you're sovereign. You're eternal. You go before me. You illuminate my steps. What do you want me to focus on and grow in for this next year?
Right, because, the Lord knows exactly how we need to grow in what order.
Yeah.
And so anything in our own power is futile.
Right.
And
I don't think that we leverage, if you will, the fact that God is eternal and that his perspective is outside our own. We're stuck in time and space, but he's not. So my word for the year is freedom. He's been showing me that there's things that kind of hold me back. There's things I need to get free from. Last year it was intentionality. So, I just want to challenge all of you guys that if you want an alternative, and we'll talk about more along the week, go to God and ask him for a word of the year.
Our passion is helping couples create a life and relationship they love.
So if you want more connection,
more intimacy,
more unity,
more peace,
we may be reached by phone and text at 417-592-2885 to see how you can have more.